God has specifically called pastors and DCEs and teachers and other commissioned ministers to work together to proclaim the good news of Christ crucified to all who are able to hear. It is an absolute joy to have answered God's call to a vocation as a director of Christian education. To teach God's Word, the truth of God's Word to His people of all ages is something that cannot be replicated outside of the church.
My vocation is to love people, and I do this primarily through music, whether it's teaching or preparing for services or playing for services. Music is the vehicle through which I serve the church. There is always something positive, no matter what the day held, no matter what challenges may have been there. There's always something in the day that made the whole day worth it. And thinking of how many teachers invested in me and took time makes me want to be that person for somebody else.
Something I've heard a lot of young people today ask themselves is, how can I make a difference? How can I, one person, make a difference in this world? And I think church work is such a great opportunity for that, whether it's in education or in pastoral care or in youth ministry. Those people get to do what they're doing while spreading the good news, and that's what I want to do. I do believe that education is one of the most important gifts we can give to our students, but I couldn't imagine giving them the gift of education without giving them the gift of the gospel as well.
You get to preach to God's saints week in and week out, to remind them of the gospel, to remind them that they live under grace at the foot of the cross. And there is no greater privilege. It's right there with being a new mother or new father. It is one of the greatest gifts on earth. Do you want to be a pastor? Should you be a pastor? You're wondering whether or not you should take the plunge. My question to you is, do you want to use your God-given skills in service to Him in a way that will matter? You have these gifts, you have these talents, you know, you've thought about it, you prayed about it, you're wondering, do I take the step? Do you want to have the most fulfilling life you could possibly have? Be a pastor.